Hey, Scorpio, welcome to Innate Tarot. We're doing the weekly from May 20th to 26th, 2018. We're going to get general energy, but probably leaning towards love and relationships, per the usual. Using the Gypsy Witch. I'm going to do something a smidge shorter, but you know me. Ooh, the whip. Scorpio, are you getting busy? Or are you just being aggressive? Let's find out. All right, let's get a good, clean shuffle for Scorpio. Okay. There it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Lily's woman, scythe, coffin. Okay, so maybe it does lean towards the more aggressive side and you're not just getting busy. But I don't take this as all doom and gloom when I see the coffin. So you have the lilies, which is the destiny card for me. It's kind of like a Wheel of Fortune-y kind of thing. It can mean sex too, but I'm not really getting that with the combos. This is about maturity, time, things happening. Then you have the woman, which is really just a signifier of a person. So maybe Libra is dealing with a person, or Libra. Jeez Louise. Maybe you are dealing with a Libra Scorpio. But it could be a person that Scorpio is dealing with, or it could be Scorpio themselves. Then you have the side. So there's a need to cut something out. It's like the literal ending of something. Then you have the coffin, which is a change, a pretty definitive one. This is a change for me where there is a before and there is an after. So we're going to clarify some more. Okay, Scorpio. I've been trying to say other signs during other people's readings, and I'm wondering if you're dealing with these folks, but hopefully, you know, Scorpio just has a lot to think about. So let's find out. Get back here. You know, oh my goodness, you cannot make this up. Pig and Tree has come out for like literally almost everyone, and I have shuffled these cards to high heaven. I can't get them to like not come out together. So that just means you're dealing with some long-term BS. So then you have the bear with the bride and the stork. So I think in defense of something that you really wanted, there needs to be a change to move on. And, you know, the bride is about wanting something. The bear means you're really trying to protect it. The mama bear aspect. Or I almost want to say, this popped in my head, the hibernation factor. Like you've taken enough of a time out and waited it out, and spring's come around and you're not really happy with what you have. And so it's time to, you know, see what else is out there. Migrate, baby. So on this woman, and this could be Scorpio or who Scorpio is dealing with, there's the commitment with the Tower. Some kind of commitment, contract, agreement. What about this agreement? Oh, okay. So, and the ring's on the bottom again. And then there's the whip. So yeah, there's whatever about this is just real, like stubborn. Real stubborn, real kind of egocentric. And this whip, I am definitely getting the aggressive part. So it's like you're almost at the end of your rope. And there's the book, Secrets, watching. It's not a good vibe. It's almost like it feels like Scorpio has been, you know, sleuthing it out, and they have what they need. And it's a very distrustful situation. And then there's the gentleman. So that is either the person who is getting cut, and then there's the lion. So yeah, it's a surprise, it's a shock. I think stuff comes out because Scorpio has been diligent. They've, like I said, you went into hibernation mode. You're like, no, it'll be better in the spring. It'll be fine. And then we're going to move on to something better, but not really. Yeah. So I think, there's a lot of questioning of commitments and stuff. I think there's maybe been someone that's been dealt with for a while that is not what you'd want them to be. I want to find out what this coffin's about. Okay, how I said there's a before and an after? This is something I felt drawn to do. So what's the before? What's the after? The after. So before, there's the ring. There's a relationship. There's something going on. The moon is that intuitive thing. It's also gaining recognition. I think this is more the intuition, because then there's communication or gossip or something that happens that I think goes on with this vigilance that Scorpio is doing. And then there's the safe, which means you're locking it up. You're like, no, I'm protecting. What are you protecting? The rose. You're protecting, your health, your beauty, your positivity. You're not letting this take you down. Whatever it is. I think you're recognizing yourself and your strength, and you're going with it. All right. Bravo, Scorpio. Stand in your power. Do it. All right. We're going to the Art of Life Tarot. We're going to see what we have going on here. Two of Wands. There's a decision. There's a decision for action happening. All right. So these came out together. I will pull some more. But Four of Cups is something's not good enough. Something's not working. The Ace of Swords is a truth and stuff coming out. And then there's the Two of Cups, which is, it can be decision, more decisions, but it is a soulmate relationship card. So you're finding out the truth about this. The Three of Swords, it's going to hurt. I'm not saying this is going to be fun. 3-on-3. 2 2s, 3-on-3. I will clarify. I just want to Tempted Fates here. Give me one more. So the Three of Swords is the heartache and stuff. The Three of Pentacles is what, it's working. 9 of Pentacles is your independence. Okay. And you know that 9 is 3 times 3, right? So you have 3, 3, 9. I feel pretty good about this, because with the Three of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, you could find out there was someone else involved, because to me that leans towards someone else being involved. I don't ever really just take that lightly and spit it out, but there is an independence that needs to come out of this situation. And whether you're going to put the work in with this person and get the recognition that you deserve and stand in your power. I do want one overall. High Priestess. Well, I mean, that is the chick to be. But it's that secret thing again. It's that intuition, the moon that you had back there with the star. High Priestess and the star. Yeah. Intuitively, you're going to get what you want. Emperor. There he is. Aries, Aquarius, and I get the Virgo. I don't know. I'm not necessarily getting the signs on this one. I'm getting more the stuff that goes with it, the emotional qualities. because the High Priestess is that intuition stuff. The Star is your wishes, your hopes, and things. And the Emperor is this powerful, confident person. Just make sure it's not the jerk bag with the ego business. Just one more. All right. Just overall, what is going on? The World and Four of Swords. The World, this is the end of the cycle, baby. This is end of the road. You remember a coffin? You had that, the before, the after. And the Four of Swords is taking the time to sit back and reflect. This is not, once all this stuff happens, if it happens, this change, take a hot second and sit back and think. And, just take it all in and process and understand that, what you're doing, if it feels right to do it, go for it. What's so wrong with that? What's wrong with trying to better your situation to make yourself, have a better life? I don't see anything wrong with that. As long as you're not, stepping on everyone's toes and doing it at all cost. And I think this is what Scorpio needs to get going here. So, for this week, we have with the crystal deck, Wolfenite, which is feeling, cycles, integrating, Rhodonite, which is patience, seeking forgiveness, and Lapis is protection, serenity, power, release, discernment. So, Wolfenite is a need to identify those with whom you have a soul contract, go beyond the needs of the ego, and work at the spiritual level until the task is complete. Rhodonite is stand back and be honest. What is your role in the conflict, and are you willing to truly forgive? Lapis is exercise discernment in all your dealings. It gives us the power to seek the underlying truth of the matter and bring it to light. I think that's what's going to happen. So, let me get, we can just get one card. That's two. But what could we tell you for this whole week? We have Diamond, which is absorbing, abundance, purifying. Amazonite, which is communication, clarity, emotional balance, and courage. This is, food for thought for the week here. Signifies a need to get ready for change. The light will soon illuminate your way forward. Are you ready to make the necessary changes to embrace the new? And draw on your inner resources to overcome a communication obstacle. Draw on your courage to speak your truth. Until next week, be well.